Hello and welcome to Great Asian Mysteries, a Maiko original, where we talk about baffling and mysterious crimes committed in real life. I'm your host, Pasito Khan, and today we're talking about a very disturbing crime that occurred in Philippines in 2021. It's so disturbing that they gave it a nickname, a title that relates to a movie. They call it The Orphan. Why? We're gonna get to that later. But first, let's talk about what happened. The Magwad family was struck with a tragedy. How, you may ask? 17-year-old Janice was hiding under her bed. Why? 3 masked men broke in and they were attacking anyone and everything in sight. They were broken bottles, smashing everything they could see, damaging property, and she was scared, as anyone would be. And as terrified as she was, she couldn't do anything. She was holding her breath, praying for dear life. So what did she do? She grabbed her phone and posted on Facebook calling for help. She asked anyone if they're reading it, please call the cops. Alert anyone and everyone, the authorities, whatever you can. She needs help ASAP. She also called her parents, but then when her mother called back, she didn't pick up. Weird detail, but yeah, that happened as well. And it took a while. Eventually, when the father, Mr. Magwad, when he came back home, it was a horrible sight. He saw 2 of his 3 children dead, murdered in cold blood. One of them was gagged up. The other was lying in a pool of blood. Now that is a horrific sight for anybody, let alone a parent. And there was also this weird thing where Janice, the 17-year-old, she survived. Was it pure luck or was there something at play here? Because she must have been really good at hiding and she got away with it. After a while, of course, the investigation opened up to see what happened, how it happened, and why. Initially, the investigation led to just a robbery. The angle was of a robbery, and it seemed feasible. But then the details started coming in that if this was a robbery, why was nothing stolen? Sure, there's a bit of a damage, and there's a bloodbath, but nothing was stolen. So it's not really a robbery, is it? Before we continue this timeline, let's go back in time just a little bit. Now, Janice was an orphan, and she was adopted by the lovely Magwad family, Mr. and Mrs. Magwad. Why did they do it? Because they thought, hey, let's save this orphan, let's give her a great life, and let's save her from, going down a bad path. Let's give her a beautiful life, welcome to our family, and let's do good by us. And now that is indeed a very, very good deed. But you know what they say? No good deed goes unpunished. This is exactly what had happened. Even though they were good at heart, great, and also their children had a lot to do with the adoption. Their 18-year-old insisted that mom and dad, please let's adopt the child. They really wanted it. And eventually when the child grew up, Janice, she also babysat some children. So overall, there was this great, beautiful emotional connection. They had good kids, the family itself was great, good people, good Samaritans, and now an adopted child that they're taking very good care of. Everything is upsy-daisy, and nothing can go wrong. But that is when things started getting weird. So there was a time when she started talking to some people online. Janice. An alibi? Was it out of concern? We don't know. And then one day, tragedy struck, the one I just talked about. Now, Luis Magwad was stabbed 51 times. Gwen Magwad was stabbed 32. That is insanely odd and specific because that many stabs, it looks like revenge. It looks like it was really kill somebody, just shoot them or just stab them in the neck once or twice. But this felt elaborate. It felt personal. Now, as the authorities were investigating, things did not align up. And as they kept going with it, they started realizing a few things. One, the murder weapons, that only the family knew about their whereabouts, specifically in the house. So how can 3 masked men, robbers, random men, know about things only the family knows about? Did someone tip them off? Was it an inside job? But how could it be an inside job? Was it the dad? Was it the mom? Was something going on? Is there something with inheritance? It's something deeper than that. There was also a case of broken bottles and a knife. So it's not just specific. Maybe whatever weapon was coming in hand was you. Put those 2 poor souls to rest in a horrible way. As things kept going and the alibi didn't add up and they started using some common sense and they linked things together, it made a little more sense that maybe the night this happened, someone who survived may have had something to do with this. A little girl named Janice, the 17-year-old. And eventually she herself confessed that yes, it was indeed her. It was the actions of this one little girl. I mean, little girl because, for them, she's little in the family. She had the strength, audacity, and the psychosis to grab weapons and stab and beat the hell out of her siblings. Why would she do that? Well, the motive, as they say, was quite disturbing. Apparently, she was jealous. She was jealous and she couldn't, control her compulsive disorder or whatever, and she killed them. She wasn't getting enough attention and love from the parents, which is so odd because she was adopted into the family. So I'm pretty sure she was loved. I'm pretty sure she was cared for. So the fact that she still went out of her way to do that, it means something is wrong with her. Because there's no way that good Samaritans like that who adopted a child would not give her the love. I mean, sure, there is some bias towards your actual children that you birthed, but you still adopted a child. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of love there. And if she didn't feel it, if she didn't feel like she belonged, then it's on her. And this was a horrific crime. And gladly, she did pay for them. She was sentenced to life as deserved. But 2 good parents, good souls, lost 2 children. I don't know how they can live with that, but I just wish them nothing but patience. And this is an example of when people cannot control their emotions, they cannot control what's going inside of them, they don't address it, they don't channel it, they don't go to therapy, they don't talk about it. When you hold things like this in, it erupts. And you know what they say? Volcanoes are no walk in the parks. They're disruptive and they can kill you. And this was one case of a 17-year-old who couldn't control her emotions and took the life of 2 innocent people. And the parents out there, please pay attention to your children. If you feel or you can see that one of your kids is feeling a little left out or they're acting odd, please get help. Talk to them. If you think getting help is too weird for them, just talk to them, give them more love, just communicate. Have uncomfortable conversations, stay with them, give them your time. Now, going back to what I said at the beginning, how does it relate to the movie The Orphan, which came out in 2009, a brilliant horror film, by the way? Well, this whole narrative is very, very similar. The only difference is that Janice was not an actual adult, she was an actual teenager, but in the movie, the main antagonist is an adult, 30-something-year-old, and she's posing as a child who kills the family. But in real life, with Janice, she was just a teenager who went berserk and killed a loving sibling love. I mean, they were good siblings. The brother gave up his own room to her so she could, sleep and live comfortably, and he was sleeping on the couch. And the sister, Gwen, she was the one who insisted with the parents that, hey, please, let's adopt, let's go for it. She was the one who kept on pushing for it. That's messed up. So, take care of yourselves out there. Don't act on your compulsion. Do not go killing people or act negative or burst out. Take care, be good people, and keep an eye out.